Government has put in place stringent measures to enforce social distancing by confining citizens to their houses, while only allowing them to leave home in cases of emergency or to buy food. Travelling out of lockdown areas is prohibited in the absence of a travel permit. Bars, including restaurants, are closed and other recreational activities out of bounds. Those who contravene them risk a fine of $2,000 or 6 months imprisonment or both. But how will the human mind react to these changes which come so suddenly? Ute Sinkala, a clinical psychologist and a PhD candidate at the University of Namibia, says losing an everyday social connection comes with psychological effects.
So you've got this pent-up emotion, you've got the stress, you know it's for the better and you know it's for your own good and you want to abide by it. But now you're forced to be in a lockdown situation, you're confined to your own space. It causes anxiety, it causes stress, it causes anger, frustration, all of that. And in order to get a release, what we normally as psychologists advise people to do is to get rid of that pent-up emotion somehow. Now, if there's somebody who's already maybe used to coping by having a few drinks to relax, getting a few family members over, that's the way you normally get rid of stress. And now you're not allowed to do that. And now then you decide to maybe take a walk or go outside or something. And then you encounter a police officer that is asking you where you're going. Your first instinct would be to lie. Maybe you're not really exercising, you just wanted to take a walk to get out of your little confined space.
Sinkala says that confinement to residence rule can have an even more devastating effect on people who stay in less affluent areas.
Now, this lockdown situation also presents other stresses and potential problematic situations for different classes, for different tiers of income groups. Because, like as I mentioned earlier, frustration can be formed by things such as financial stress. The lockdown creates financial stress for specific groups more than it does for other groups. If you also look at the neighborhoods where the people are living, if you look at the neighborhood, the informal settlements, if you look at Ochomuise, etc., those type of areas, your area where you live and the amount of people per square meter is already a lot more than you have in other more affluent environments.
She, however, maintained that the measures put in place by government are indeed needed. Emil Sebeb, NBC News, Windhoek.